It's 2/3 of our planet, and it's worth seeing. Once you see it, you'll know why it's worth protecting. And every voice we have that's an advocate for protection of the oceans is going to help it.
Diving is a community. It's Ohana, which means family, and we're a big family, and I believe if people see the beauty in nature, they'll work to preserve it, and what better way to see nature revealed than diving.
Opening your eyes underwater with a full mask is an epiphany. It's an awakening because you can focus clearly. And I was hooked for the rest of my life.
Because I wanted to see sharks. Since I was born, I think I was, had this innate fascination with great whites particularly.
I just had this passion for diving. From the moment I wrote the book, that's all I ever wanted to do.
As soon as I could get certified, I did. And it allowed my family to have a hobby, a common hobby together. And it also allowed me to discover a new passion. I wanted to save the oceans, and particularly save sharks.
And diving really has given me the vision to take my art to another level.
Certainly for me, diving changed or hugely influenced who and what I am.
And that's when she became my boss.
And I went to diving, and the sea took me in, and it's never been dull. It's been an ongoing adventure.
Diving has definitely sort of created who I am today.
Diving for me has changed my whole outlook on life.
I think early on as a child, what drew me into the watery world were aquaria.
Probably one of the most amazing moments underwater was in South Africa. We were diving out of the cage with great white sharks. I was down there on the bottom, 7 white sharks swimming around me with a couple of my good South African friends. I was totally zenned out. The sharks were zen. It was peaceful.
If you're a world-class diver where you've traveled everywhere and you've seen everything, you haven't quite seen it all until you've actually dived in the kelp forest when the visibility's good on a fall day in Southern California. When it's good, it's as good as any place.
I spend a lot of time bringing people into the water, kids, famous actors, sports stars, and every single time they get into the water, it's the same experience that I had that first time. It's a little selfish for me because I love experiencing that.
Traveling to amazing places, Patagonia, killer whales, Guadalupe 7 times, I've been there now.
My titanium regulator.
The Meridian. I absolutely adore this computer.
Totally in love with, and I'm amazed by, is the Galileo computer.
I love my tech harness.
And I'm just amazed by how good some of this stuff is. I'm very happy with ScubaPro gear. I'm not about to change anytime soon.
As tested by the United States Navy and consistently coming into the Class A regulators with the best performance characteristics.
ScubaPro is one of my big providers. I'm still here to tell you about it.
ScubaPro is by far the most robust, the most low profile, the most technical. I can rely on it.
I just found that it was a reliable brand of equipment.
Because I wanted things that were the highest quality, the best design. Design's really important to me. I want to look good when I'm scuba diving.
Because ScubaPro is the best, I don't use anything else. So ScubaPro, thank you for believing in me and my art and the message, and together, we're partners in conservation.